Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today in this video number 1 of 2. Yes, you're getting a double upload. Yesterday I told you guys there's only one video and it's all kicking off. I can fit it in and I'm thinking, nah, you know what, screw it, you're getting to. They're not as, spread as they normally are across the day. You're getting the preview later on tonight, so don't worry. That is going to be the preview for Chelsea versus Wimbledon, which to this moment right now is still not televised. So like I told you guys yesterday, I will let you know of the plan during the preview. There is a way. We have found a way and we will let you know. Make sure you guys are here later on tonight for the preview to Chelsea versus Wimbledon, where I let you know how I think it should all go, Poch's comments in his press conference, etc. Make sure you're here for that later on tonight, which is, I would say, only about 4 hours away or so. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure you are notified in terms of the notification bell. Hit that to be notified. And like the video if you do enjoy this. Check out the socials. They are on screen and in the description for you as well. And as well as that, check out Shootout. We uploaded Chelsea Hot and Cold episode 2. Make sure you have a look. I will leave a link to that video right here. You can watch that after you are done with this and enjoy. Now, let's get cracking. There's tons of news. Hence why you're getting a double upload, because there's going to be too much news to cover by tonight, and I'm not going to include it all in one preview video, so I'm like, screw it. We'll split him in two. You're getting a news video now. Let's start off with the big elephant in the room, and that's the guy with the big hair, Marco Cucurella. Here it is. Man United have submitted a proposal to sign Marco Cucurella from Chelsea. Chelsea responded, talks are ongoing. Offer is initial loan, plus clubs discussing various parameters around that. Manchester United like the 25-year-old for Ten Hag's system. Top candidate as things stand. Now, not just that, we go into more detail in terms of David Ornstein saying Manchester United have submitted a proposal to sign Cucurella on loan from Chelsea. There has been a response and talks are ongoing. United's offer is for an initial loan and the clubs are discussing various parameters around that. So, this is a situation now where Chelsea know, because there is no European football, that they can afford to let Cucurella go on loan. And to be honest, look, to a Manchester United team for one season, or, you know, we've started the season, so technically it's not one season, it's just under one season, where is he really going to have that much of an impact, where he's going to help them as much as maybe some people anticipate? Probably not. Because for him to just walk into Manchester United and just all of a sudden, oh look, he is the best thing since sliced bread. There's some Man United fans going, oh look, we're about to take another Chelsea player, we're absolutely rinsing them. No, you gave us 60 million for Mount. You should have learnt your lesson. No, you're coming for Cucurella. Not a problem. Feel free. Feel free. Now, it's not to criticise Cucurella and make him seem like he's absolutely worthless. I don't believe Cucurella is absolutely worthless. But Chelsea are in a position where we will be fine at left back. I hope. But in terms of Chilwell and Ian Maatsen, we're covered. We are covered. For 3 competitions, we are covered. So Cucurella going off on loan, us getting a loan fee, and not having to pay his salary perhaps, is going to be a financial incentive for us to allow this deal to happen. Now Manchester United have, or we've already read, have made a bid in terms of a loan. Fabrizio Romano goes into more detail in terms of the detail. So here it is. Manchester United opening bid sent to Chelsea for Cucurella after talks revealed 2 days ago. Understand loan fee offered in excess of £2 million. Chelsea want more. Talks ongoing to make it happen. Cucurella open to joining United since Saturday. So, Chelsea want more than 2 million. United, cough up. This is purely financial. Because look, Manchester United are in a big problem right now. They've got an injury crisis. It's turned into a full-blown injury crisis. Mount's out for 6 weeks. Luke Shaw is out for an indefinite amount of time. We've also got news that I'll mention later on, and you'll understand exactly how deep. Actually, you know what? No, screw it. I'm just going to reveal it now. I might as well and show you guys exactly what's going on. Here's the latest from Manchester United, and it just goes to show in terms of how bad things are. Rafael Varane could potentially be out for up to 6 weeks. As an injury crisis, a full-blown injury crisis, it's chaos over there. Absolute chaos. So, this is why they're going for players like Cucurella. And make sure you stay till the end of this video, because I'm also going to tell you in terms of a bit of news that we didn't discuss yesterday, where Manchester United are linked with another player. Man United are shopping back in 2018. right now because they're that desperate. We heard about Ryan Bertrand. We're hearing about Cucurella now. He's their first choice. There's also someone else, and I'll get to that later on. We will wait because it's hilarious. So, Manchester United are desperate. They're desperate. So this means Chelsea can easily just, listen, you want Cucurella? Not a problem. 6 million, please. As a loan fee. And United will be like, oh man, do we have any spare change? Like, we need this player. Man. We ain't got a choice. Quick, send them 6 mil, man. Just send them 6 mil. That is how Man United are right now. They are desperate. So, let's rinse them. Now, Ben Jacobs goes into detail as well. Manchester United optimistic of securing Cucurella on loan from Chelsea. Cucurella keen on the move. Man United first approached Chelsea at the weekend and decided yesterday he was the priority from their targets to cover Luke Shaw. Manchester United prepared to increase first offer. Of course they are. Now, The Athletic have come out with more detail in terms of what are Chelsea actually looking for. I said 6. In terms of just me, off the top of my head. Chelsea asked one step ahead of me. Here it is. It is said Chelsea won a payment of £7 million to let Cucurella go for the season, which is a figure Manchester United would not countenance. Negotiations are ongoing. Let me tell you now. United are going to pay 7 mil. They're going to pay 7 mil. And there's some people going, oh, well, look, they can ask for 7 mil. They're not going to get 7 mil. Yeah, in the same way that we didn't get 60 million, did we? Come on. United, relax. Give us a 7 mil. Send it via bank transfer. We'll wait. They're desperate. We know they are desperate. They want this left back. They absolutely need Cucurella. And I'll tell you why they need Cucurella. Because when I get to the name that I'm going to mention later on, you're going to understand why they will pay 7 mil. United, you're going to pay 7 mil. You might as well just save us all the time. If not, look, you're the ones that need a left back. We'll keep Cucurella on the bench. Not a problem. We're not using him. You're the ones that are going to end up playing, I don't know, who are you going to play at left back? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no, it's all right. Look, Sancho's not having any minutes. You can stick him left back. Listen, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a bit. Now, as we park that and we put it on the shelf, like I said, for later in the video, we got more Chelsea news, and it turns out that Chelsea are looking for a certain fee. See, Chelsea, in the way we're getting our business done. Beautiful. Here it is. Chelsea want £100 million to let Conor Gallagher and Trevor Chalobah leave this week. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I'll be honest. I think Chalobah will go. I think that's written already. I think there's no way that Chalobah doesn't leave. Gallagher, a bit 50-50. I don't quite think he'll leave. I think there's a chance he might go, but I don't think he will go. I don't think there's anyone concrete really coming in for him. Now, we heard this earlier today, and I'll debunk this very quickly as far as I'm concerned. My opinion, it might be true, but I'll tell you what I think. Here it is. Bayern Munich have inquired over Conor Gallagher. That's from Alex Crook of TalkSport. I don't think that's the case. It might be, because, and look, it would make sense. Thomas Tuchel, Gallagher, it would make sense, but I don't think Bayern Munich have made any contact just yet. And there's no one else saying this, just Alex Crook of TalkSport, and not to undermine Alex Crook of TalkSport, but TalkSport are not exactly high up on the list when it comes to 100% reliability. So you got to take it with a pinch of salt. They do get things right sometimes, but not all the time. So this is where you have to be cautious when there's no one else saying it. All right, we'll wait and see if it is going to be concrete later. In terms of what has been concrete is West Ham's interest in Conor Gallagher. Apparently this is fading now. Here's Fraser Fletcher. West Ham will not make any further moves for Conor Gallagher. They have ended their interest in the midfielder at this point. The midfielder looking now even more likely to stay at Chelsea beyond the window. As expected, I think this is where Conor Gallagher might stay. Albeit a very late bid in for Conor Gallagher, and you best believe Chelsea will entertain it. Why? For the same reason they entertain Trevor Chalobah. Why? Because they are pure profit. I have to make sure I keep mentioning this. Now, I do want to mention... there was someone that left a comment yesterday's video, last night's video. Go to that video and look at the pinned comment, right? I pinned it for a reason, so it's very easy to refer you guys in that direction. But someone made, and fair play to, I would do him justice if I actually got the user, if I'm being completely honest. You know what? I'm actually going to do it because he deserves it. He explained exactly why Chelsea's business so far has been absolutely on the money. Absolutely on the money. And in terms of who it is, all right, at K1NSHUK. How am I saying that? At Kinshuk. Is it at Kinshuk? Anyway, I could try. I can't show you this comment, but I'll put it in a nutshell. Basically said that the way that I mentioned yesterday in terms of Romelu Lukaku, if we were to get rid of him for £37 million in a release clause, that we'd be making a 60 million loss because we bought him for around 97, 98 million, didn't we? That's not how it works. And I read his comment, and you know what? He's correct, because he brings into context a thing called book value. And I know about book value, but in terms of how Chelsea have done their business this window, his comment actually blew my mind. And it's completely legit. Players are valued based on their book value. In terms of how much we sell players for, how much money we get in, is equivalent to how much we're getting them in terms of book value. Book value is, let's say, for example, we buy a player, £50 million, 5-year contract. Now, if he hasn't completed, if we're 2 years down the line during that contract, technically we've only got 20 million. In terms of how much we bought a player for 50, 20 million, 2 years out of the 5, has now been used up. The rest hasn't. It's all spread across the entirety of the contract, which means that if we sell at a certain point and we don't finish off the contract, it means that whatever money that we are selling him for, we get on top of what we have saved based on the book value. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But that was the logic brought into the factor in relation to Lukaku, because he's still got 2 years on his contract left, if I'm not mistaken, which means that we are technically going to be making a profit. He puts here, Lukaku was bought for 97 million on a 5-year deal. That's 19.4 million pounds a year being taken off his transfer fee each year. So his book value when he returns to Chelsea will be 39 million. It makes sense. So with a 37 million pound release clause means we only make a loss of 2 million on him, not 60 million like I said in terms of 37 and 97. Do you understand how it's spread? So in terms of Chelsea's business as a whole, we are in the black. We've made massive amounts of profit. Kai Havertz, for example, is profit. Big profit. So this is where we have to take into context. The academy players that are on contracts is not just that alone, but pure profit. We've not spent anything. So this is why it's very important for Chelsea, in order to make money, to turn to the academy lot that are not getting first team football every single week, that we do have space for, to let go. So this is where Conor Gallagher, for example, now, I feel like there's a chance he could leave just for that reason. But there's a chance he might stay because we need the cover. So let's see how that works out in terms of Conor Gallagher. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts on in relation to book value and all of that as well. Fair play to Kinchun, I'm guessing is the name, who left the comment. Shout out to you. I know you're watching. Now, Roma fans are oblivious. Roma fans don't know what's going on. If you're a Roma fan, please, do you know what's going on? I want to ask you, are you aware? Have you guys been living in a cave? I mean, I'm not against what Roma fans are doing, but I'm baffled. Here's why. AS Roma fans preparing for Chelsea striker Romelu Lukaku's arrival at the airport. They were celebrating. And obviously, as quoted, they have no idea what they're in for. I mean, I can't show you the clip because it's copyrighted. It's via Corriere dello Sport. You can go and look at that for yourselves. But they're outside the airport going, oh, Lukaku, and they're going crazy. I'm like, do you know who you're dealing with? They will find out the hard way. Unless I'm hoping, if there's one manager on the planet that will get Lukaku in order, it's Jose Mourinho. And if that's the case, that means he will play well. And if he plays well, he gets goals. And if he gets goals, the fans are happy. And I get the, domino effect. But there's one person on the planet that is able to snake Roma for Lazio. And that's Romelu Lukaku. So, look, if we are in, 6 months' time, talking about Roma fans causing a riot because he has expressed interest in joining Lazio, we try to warn you. But I genuinely hope he goes and he does well. I don't know how Roma fans haven't realised what Inter fans have been saying and what Inter fans are saying. I mean, even Juve fans were protesting, going, we don't want him. Roma fans are outside the airport celebrating. I mean, fair play, Roma. Let's see how it goes. Romelu Lukaku is obviously on his way over there, so we'll see when that is made official. Now, Pochettino spoke earlier on, and I'm going to give you a little snippet. Here it is. Pochettino isn't messing about. He says, I want to win the Carabao Cup, win the FA Cup, and win the Premier League. Beautiful. That's what we want. I mean, let's be realistic. It's probably not going to happen, right? But you want a manager to come out and say these sort of things. You know, you want, not in a delusional way. I hope you understand, because at the moment, Chelsea are, no one quite knows what to expect from Chelsea. Chelsea in a few games might blow up. We might just all of a sudden, boom, win. We might. And if that's the case and there's the confidence showing and Pochettino knows what he's working with, then absolutely you want to come out and make that statement. We're playing one game a week. Realistically, we should be able to compete. So he's right in saying this. You don't want to be delusional, though, when you know what the team has and what it lacks and the way that you're playing. You know everything's on the floor. And then you get like a Todd Bowley coming out at Madrid going, hey, we're going to win 3-0, man. we're going to win 3-0. You know, like, no, we're not. We're going to lose 3-0. We're not going to win 3-0. And lo and behold, we did actually bottle that result. So there's a limit between, you know, ambition and really showing you believe and delusion. So Pochettino right now and Chelsea as a whole, I think the whole club and all of us fans, I think are in the bubble right now of we're ambitious. We know what we have and we can work with it and we can develop and we can grow and we can get better and we can really have something special here. So Pochettino is right to come out and say these things. It's only going to instill the belief in the players, I hope, very early on and get them moving. So, yeah, good words from Pochettino. Let me know your thoughts. I want to ask you guys, where do you think Chelsea will actually finish? Not just the league, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Give me your predictions for the season, for those three competitions, what Chelsea will do. Let me know. I want to know where all of you are in terms of mindset. Honest, you can say we'll flop if you want. You can say we'll win all three of them if you want. I don't care. Let me know your honest opinion in terms of where we are. Down below. Much appreciated. Now, I told you Varane is out for 6 weeks. We know that Cucurella is linked to a move to Manchester United. Let's take that thing off the shelf that I said from earlier on. Here's the grand reveal. This is who Manchester United were linked with as of last night. Manchester United have called to ask for conditions about a deal for Nicolas Tagliafico. I swear we were linked with Tagliafico when we had Conte. We were, weren't we? Was it with Conte or was it with Sarri? It was one of them, but we were linked with Tagliafico. I remember looking at Tagliafico and going, oh yeah, we might be getting Tagliafico. I remember that, but that was years ago. So let me get this straight. Manchester United wanted Ryan Bertrand, Tagliafico, and now they've turned to Cucurella as their number one priority. And you're telling me they're not going to pay 7 million? They're desperate. They are beyond desperate. They are going to pay 7 mil. You heard it here first. So, there we are. That's the latest on Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts and let me know your thoughts on this Tagliafico link. How old is Tagliafico actually? I don't think he's actually that old if I'm being completely honest. But it's actually hilarious that I'm doing all this in real time. Tagliafico is... he's 30. So... yeah, he's not that old, but he's getting there now. This is the time in his life where he starts to look at what sort of walking stick he wants to go for. He hasn't got it yet, but it's best to make a decision now because there's not long left. So at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they're asking Patrice Evra to come back. Let's see what's going to happen at United. Anyway, to wrap up, little bit of good news, little bit of humour, right? Here it is. Breaking, Thierry Henry announces that he will continue to honour his contract with CBS alongside being the France Under-21s manager. The gang stays together. Come on. Kate Abdo is a very happy woman right now. Very. And you know what? I have to mention this because I can only give credit to the CBS team for assembling such a beautiful team of pundits and presenters in terms of football broadcasting. It's the best. They are the best. They know they're the best, and they do it organically. They're not even forcing it. It's just who they are, and it's a pleasure to watch. And I think in terms of anyone that watches live football, you want those guys. You want Kate Abdo, Thierry Henry, Micah Richards, Jamie Carragher. He's part of them, right? But you want those personalities there. Because it's such a brilliant bond that they have on a footballing level, the knowledge that they give you, the analysis that they give you, alongside the humour and just the entertainment value. Brilliant balance that can't be disrupted. So Thierry knows that. He's keeping things together. Fair play to him. He's going to work double duty. So there we are. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. And make sure you guys are here later on tonight for the preview to Chelsea versus Wimbledon. Like I've said, at the moment there is no broadcast, but don't worry, we'll sort things out ourselves. I'll keep you in the loop video number 2. Make sure you guys are here for that to find out what the solution is going to be, because we've got one lined up. And I will see all of you then. But to make sure that you're here, you have to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. On top of that, smash the like button if you have enjoyed this. Check out the socials. They are in the description as well as on screen for you right now. And don't forget, shoot out for the Chelsea Hot and Cold episode that was uploaded today, as well as yesterday's Premier League reaction to game week 3, where we go through every single game and our thoughts on it, as well as our prediction reaction. That is uploaded too. Have a look and enjoy. And we will see all of you later on tonight for preview to Chelsea Wimbledon. I'll see you then. Thank you all so much for watching, people. Have a good one. See you tonight. Take care. And peace.